Alrighty, folks. We are back in it with another session of our Vecna Eve of Ruin. I'm your dungeon master, Dungeon Mister, joined by the players who showed up today.
Hello.
Hello.
As you could probably tell, we are short a few at the moment. Hopefully, one will join us later, another is traveling, and another is under the weather. But the story goes on. But before the story goes on, let's take this time to talk a little bit about how it went on before we get there. So, last time, you guys were the rest of you teleported back to the Sigil Sanctum. You witnessed Jeffrey starting to get on the nerves of your hosts. You know, the three most powerful wizards any of you had ever heard of. But this aside, you were congratulated on retrieving the first piece of the rod. Mordenkainen explained that it would be attuned to the next piece, so it would know where to go. Lestriel enchanted her portal cloth to go where you need to go next, in accordance to what was necessary. Seemingly, the next fragment was in the astral sea. Zom had a vision of a spacefaring vessel and a massive body floating in the silvery gossamer clouds, with some planning to do. Another person was apparently in the sanctum, Milena van Talsteve, who would help out where she could, seemingly more concerned with Illustrial's well-being, though, at the moment. Most of you took to the streets of Sigil, hoping to get some firepower for your next leg of the journey, while Zom stayed behind to do some research on the astral, hoping to glean any information that could help. Others got a small tour from a tour guide, and they were propositioned to sell their bodies once they were dead. And the tour unfortunately got at Dread a couple of flaming swords that could not be put out. They were flaming swords, though. And unless a large sum of money would be put forth for the respective scabbards. Possibly. But you took the loss, and now with 2 flaming swords, you went and bought a few potions as well, and got some rest for the evening. The next morning, you gathered your strength and courage, while Larissa was having some second thoughts with Tasha. You took to the portal and stepped through it, emerging, falling down through the astral. Remembering you could fly with just a thought, you did just that. Seeing in the distance a large mass below, Zom knew it was there where the next piece would be found. As you flew that way, you were assaulted by 2 large anglerfish-like creatures with big toothy maws. Disposing of these, you continued to drop down, witnessing this large mass was what remained of the dead god Havoc, along with a crashed and split vessel upon it. Seemingly the mass had grown into it or melded with it around this wreckage, this massive space. And that is where we're going to pick up as Dread. Alright. You guys go look for that piece. I'm going to go find that anglerfish orb. You know, with that, if it got in the wrong hands, anybody could be drawn to it. Who knows? And he just, like, takes off flying out. This dude would be like, yeah, I'll keep an eye on him so he doesn't get into too much trouble. You guys cool with that?
Oh, good.
I guess.
And he will take off.
See what we can find.
Oh, they're doomed.
Yep. We're not in much better shape.
So I have to change my screen real quick.
So, do we know which direction we should go? Think the rod is going to give us any hint, or
I don't know.
We
I'll
try?
find out. I'll focus on the rod and see if it gives me a direction or just kind of tells me.
You know it's close. You know, it's
Yeah.
somewhere as you're looking over this massive body. It is somewhere on it. As you're probably still like a couple 100 feet up in the air.
Yeah,
This
I
thing
don't
is
have
massive.
specifics.
It is as specific as you can feel for now.
Let's pick one of these. Looks
You-
like a ship crashed
you
onto it.
yeah.
So
You see 3 massive chunks. Stern castle nestled in the hip bone. Looks like the starboard section embedded in the rib cage, and the prow stabbed into the creature's heart.
I mean, should we check the one nearby us first and then
well,
move
we're high
move
enough
up
up
and
it can
move
go to
down?
either one.
Yeah, you guys aren't like right there.
We haven't landed yet.
Yeah, you're a few 100 feet up in the sky.
Should I move from down to hub, up to down?
Just start at the bottom and work our way up.
All right, let's
Yeah,
get to the heart.
Well, what do we know about ships?
Is anyone a... I guess you can give me a history check. I don't think anyone has the ship proficiency, or if anyone took the
Nope.
sailor background.
Nope, I don't think so. No.
How are ships organized? I'll roll a history check. Ooh, 17.
With a 17, the ship doesn't look exactly like you would imagine a ship that you'd seen before. It seems almost somewhat differently built. The back portion of the vessel, which is down past its hips, does seem to be the largest segment, as easily 4 or so stories tall, possibly more. And this seems like the smallest chunk has a tree growing on it. But how ships are organized, it varies from ship to ship. But usually crew quarters are in the midsection. Like not midsection, but like in the middle of the middle deck. You imagine this vessel has several floors to it. But as far as organization go, I would say it varies from ship to ship. There's no, this is the one, like captain's quarters are always in the front or the back, or cargo's usually in the bottom. But
Yep.
I would say Zom and Nero, with your keen perceptions, you do see some movement in the... I guess that's the stern castle in the back. I just thought it was the aft castle. I guess it's located in the stern, so same thing. But you would see what looks to be some movement of, it looks like people.
Should we go where the movement is, or should we stay away until...
Well, both have merit.
Well, if we get somewhere that's a little discreet, I could check things out without them ever knowing.
We can sneak, yeah, we can sneak too.
Or the
Because
try.
you also have a dragon flying next to you.
The dragon shrugs.
Anybody who looks up can see us, but yes.
So we're checking out
then.
the ship, but
Yep, let's go check
start
the
back.
where's some movement.
Okay. as you all fly towards the Stern Castle. You can see scraps of golden sails dangle from the ruined mast, and also 2 armored Githyanki patrolling the deck from below. You can easily see the gleam of silver swords from their hips. They look on up, call out, hands kind of on their blades. What is the meaning of this?
Here you go. Call down. We're not hostile or aggressive. We're just here looking for something.
What are you about?
May we land to discuss the situation?
Give me a persuasion check.
And let's see how the night's going to go. Dirty 20.
Yes, come down face to face, so we may see you. And your dragon.
All right. We will
Let's descend.
carefully land.
Yeah.
A little distance away, but not so far that it seems suspicious. Maybe, here or something
You
like
can move.
that.
You can move your tokens wherever you want.
All right.
They're your tokens. Yeah, as you land
Right.
down,
Fall off the dragon.
they would kind of close together cautiously. The woman of the pair kind of bows. The other's the guy who actually has like in between a captain and a cowboy hat. Both are wearing jackets like that have been armored and studded with armor.
I will return her bow. And so will the dragon.
State your business. Please.
Now, we've been sent here to recover a artifact of some importance to stop an act of extreme evil.
Artifact of importance. Extreme evil. Well. Interesting. I am Zastra. This is Lisanne. We were the bosuns who served aboard the Lambent Zenith.
Name.
Kind of look around and say, it seems your ship has seen better journeys.
Apparently there were some problems with the helm.
Forgive my ignorance. I'm usually above the waves, not on them. Or wait, waves. Huh. My name is Brindreg.
It is well met. We haven't seen strangers here since we've crashed. If you could call that a crash. And the other one's more of a landing with explosive and separating style.
Are you the only ones to survive the crash?
No, not at all. Not at all. No, we've made camp here. Us and several others. Well, no sign of the captain. Probably dead. And The first mate has grown ill. But... yes, Ilren. Ilren? Ilren, come out here. There's some people. Guests. You start to hear some creaking of the wood below the deck. And approaching, you would see through the doors below onto the lesser deck, you would see a large hippopotamus person with a pipe in mouth, known as a GIF. Don't have art for them, but a monocle in one eye. Yes, what's this all about? Company. I see. You would see a sleek red coat, broad shoulders.
Greetings.
Greetings. I am Ilren, the interim leader at the moment. Things are quite precarious. What is your business here?
Well, we were sent here to recover an artifact of some importance, and came upon your ship.
You can call it what you can. It is still a wreckage.
Yeah, I didn't want to say wreck.
It's quite all right. We've been stranded. Well, traveling the astral, not the best place unless you have a vessel.
Well, perhaps we can help one another.
Oh,
If we retrieve this artifact, we may have access to a portal.
portal, you say?
Yes, I'm not exactly certain how it works, but we may actually need to retrieve the artifact to access the portal again.
The two Gith-Yankees kind of look to each other. The GIF, Ilren kind of scratches his chin. One of the Gith-Yankee kind of holds up a finger. There was some problems with the magic of the vessel. Teleportation magic is warped.
Oh.
Could very be that the artifact is what's warping it. Perhaps its retrieval will fix that.
Artifact. What is this artifact? Oh, Renly. This is a good point. Artifact indeed. What artifact do you speak?
Merely a fragment of an artifact, I should say.
Yeah.
On this particular dead god.
It should be look like a rod, say yay long, and he'll, hold out his hands to, about the approximate size of the one that that Zom is carrying, and say of gray and green coloration.
Don't know the thing.
They look like a broken piece.
In fact, I wasn't part of this crew. I came from a skiff. Crashed aboard it.
Two things have crashed into this particular dead god. He's
Precarious,
running
I
around.
know. Seems drawn to it almost. But... yes. Artifact. I know not of what you speak, as I said. I'm just trying to survive. In terrors of space, predators all out through the silvery skies. He just kind of gazes up, takes a big long drag of his pipe. There are predators about, lurking even amongst the segments.
And we encountered some fish-like creatures.
Hmm. Well, you adventurers or some such.
You could say that.
Something like that.
I was an adventurer myself. Dreams of heroism, and they stranded here. I crashed into havoc.
Indeed.
Nothing of the skiff remains, though. Crashed and gone.
That is unfortunate. Well,
Suppose we need to get on with our search. If you acquire any knowledge of this, it would be appreciated, and we intend to help regardless. Right, guys?
do what we can.
Why wouldn't we?
But I'm afraid there's not much we can do. We do not have a ship.
And you are stranded as well.
For sure, there we are.
Well,
At least
if you're familiar with this ship, we can probably at least partially assume that it's not here.
Sasha
we would
will
need to-
kind of interject you as you're right in the middle of speaking. I'm sorry. I am not privy to all the information of the vessel. Perhaps they should speak to... Yes, Kisara. She might know better. I know we had some cargo aboard. Ilren's eyes kind of linger. What do you mean, cargo? We know not about it. Ask Kisara. Ilren kind of shrugs. It's in the kitchen.
Oh, kitchen. Brendrag suddenly gets slightly excited.
Perhaps you could join us for some grub. Plenty of food stores here, not that we even need to eat amongst the astral. But it brings comfort to those that are lost here.
Sounds good to me.
Go on in, straight back. You'll hear the kitchen and smell the food.
Brendrag looks up at the dragon and says, "Be right back." The dragon sort of humps a little bit and goes back down on the deck and sort of somewhat curls up, but you can tell it's still got its eyes looking everywhere.
Absolutely. Ren will kind of take a moment and head up to speak to the Githyanki. You guys want to head inside, which is just through there. It's underneath there. That's where Ilren appeared through. There's a door here.
Head on down.
All right.
All right, let's go.
As you guys head on down, I'm actually going to do a duplication. I'm going to make you guys duplicates of your tokens. Oh, of course there's no light there. Because I don't have a token. Aha. Oh, and I actually don't have light there. like a goober. Let me put some light there. It's light out.
There you go.
But yeah, you can see light coming from inside as there's even a door open. Actually, the front door has been broken off, but you can see a crew quarters plain, very uninviting. As people are kind of lounging inside as you walk into the entryway. And you can see a little mess hall where an elf is kind of eating some sort of grub. Food. Sailors don't pay much heed. The elf kind of looks at you intriguingly. The door is open to the kitchen, where you can the sound of sizzling and the smell of spices emanate from that direction. And you can see a tall orc woman, black leather armor, working busily over a stove to the northwest. And you can see a gold tattoo of a crescent moon surrounding her left eye. She's busy, doesn't even pay much attention, even knowing that you're out there. She hears the footsteps, but busy sautéing and all that.
Walk right into the entrance and say, salutations.
Whoa. Hello. Staying for dinner.
Oh, yes, please. My name is Brindrag.
She'll kind of wipe her hands on her apron and then lick her fingers and extend an arm out towards you.
Extend my arm.
Kisera Duckstride. Well met is what we say. Yes. Well met.
Well met indeed. I'm sorry to disturb you. I see you're busy, but your companions on the deck said you might have some knowledge of the cargo in this ship. We're hoping you can help us.
She kind of like looks around and starts fiddling with her apron a little bit. And what? Don't want to overcook everything. One moment. And kind of walks back to the stove to keep cooking. For just a moment, like starts getting like keeping her hands busy.
We can certainly talk when you have more time. I see you're very busy.
I just don't want to burn the spices. What were you saying? Sorry.
My companions and I were sent here looking for a particular item, and we were wondering if it might be amongst the cargo of the ship.
Cargo? Give me a persuasion check. Like, what business is that of yours? Cargo of the vessel? The Lambent Zenith.
25.
With a 20 frickin' 5.
I'm so not used to playing charisma characters.
Well, you all see him. He kind of pokes her head out. Got a tiger, okay. Sure. Sure. Heroic enough. You know, I was a pirate once, so I know all about the charade. Not anymore. Keep to the galley. But no, So there was some important cargo, quite precious. Some artifact. I helped Captain Inda design a security system to protect it. And it was stored in this safe room at the front of the ship. During the crash, though, the arcane wards should have sealed it in the safe through the room's doors. I almost guarantee, well, with my expertise and Inda's, hope she's okay out there. Whether she's dead or one or the other, inaccessible while the wards are active. Our efforts were for sure to keep it safe.
Frendreg's you can see the little wheels in his head turning or attempting to turn. He says, if that's the one we're after, it's very important that we retrieve it.
Yes, I can see you all are serious folk. Yes, the one room was placed in the stateroom. And I don't remember where the other rune's location was to deactivate it. There should be a magic that could deactivate it. Or a passphrase, although I don't know the passphrase, only Captain Inda knew.
So we gotta find the captain. If she's still alive.
If she's still alive.
And the stateroom, is that located in this section of the ship, or was it in the front?
Yes. The stateroom is our the first mate is staying there. He's, well, if I'm being, I don't know, he's taken unwell or something. So he's in there. So
Thank
yes,
you.
it's just down the stairs and the biggest room, not the bunks, but it's just down one floor.
And by the way, everything smells delicious.
Oh yes, dinner should be ready. Give it about 40 or so minutes. The onions have to be a little more caramelized, and all this cardamom, don't want it going to waste. So gotta let it all infuse. It should be done. I said give me an hour or so and I'll have some good grub for us.
Thank you. And
Of course, and
I look forward to it.
good luck. I guess if you're going down to the stateroom to speak to Figaro, just, I don't know. You can kind of see like there's concern in her eyes about it. But even though she like claims to be kind of annoyed at first, but then like, oh, she cares about Figaro, almost like a mother.
Well, one of my companions is skilled with healing. Maybe we can help.
I don't know. Stir crazy, maybe. Something like that.
Would be.
Brendraggle's kind of cut his eyes to the other two, like,
We know more now.
And he'll kind of slip away, getting out of her way, and so she can continue. Why do I have the funny feeling that we're going to go talk to this person and things are going to get weird?
Things are always
They are,
weird.
but
You know,
we can just
bearded elf staring right at you guys. You guys are talking. Slurping
Oh.
some soup as it getting stuck in his beard.
I suppose we should try to help him if we can.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
hurt.
Kind of keep an eye out.
What are you guys on about? Who are you? Aboard the Zenith.
Oh, hello. My name's Brendrag.
I'm Narrow. It's good to see a fellow health down here.
There are all sorts of people everywhere. What are you doing here? Heard you say something about Figaro.
I think
Yes,
you'd
we're
like
going to go
talk
see
him.
him, and we're told that he's not well.
Oh. I tried to talk to him, but he has locked himself in his quarters and refuses to communicate. He's some magical device. You'll never get to him.
Why would
Do
he
you
go
know
and do
anything about
something
that
like
magical
that?
device?
I do not know. It's magic. More of the nature sort. See him start kind of playing with some cars that are getting kind of grease covered.
Huh, I wonder why he would do that.
I do not know. It probably since Sirit left and did not come back. She went to scout out the other segments and she did not come back.
Insanity? Possibly too? Who knows?
No, Sirit, she was bright and not of the estranged mind.
Or was he?
Who?
The first mate.
Oh, Figaro. Oh, no, he is a paranoid. He was a leader for a time, and then, well, he went crazy and locked himself up. As it happens, I guess. Some people are not born to space.
So, there have been people who've attempted to traverse from ship to ship.
There's my companion Sirt attempted so, but it's been missing for some time. She did not return.
Perhaps we should go.
There's something out there. There's someone.
Well, there is another vessel. I am not from this. What did they call it? Lambenzener, whatever. I came from the Verdant branch. I was attacked by space pirates, and I escaped on a lifeboat with my best friend, a blink dog named Ikasa, as well as the tree and thread bud. I grew into the lifeboat solo. It crashed somewhere else. Of course, I
Possibly
had
to the south.
outran the raiders to get to. I saw the people here. I ran for cover. No one else had survived, though.
We saw a tree on our way in.
That would be him.
You do not want to return?
I would love to, but there are dangers, and I don't know. Paranoia is. It grows on you, no? There has been talk about ever since Cyril did not return. It's been, well, the dangers of out there might outweigh the safety of not being out there.
And you're just going to sit here forever?
I. Well, for now, people have gone missing. There are pirates about, possibly. I do not want to overstay my welcome, but they have been very hospitable since I have been here. I forget my manners. I did not even mention my name. I am Davros. Did I mention that? Sorry. It has long time been here. Maybe? Has it? Do not know.
Seems to be a foreign concept in this place.
It is weird, that is for sure, but you get used to the... It's when you are in one place that it really gets your mind. Perhaps that is what happened to Figaro. You know, I got here before Ilren did. After Ilren crashed. Joined the camp. After just as I did.
And yet he ascended to leadership.
As so Figaro became paranoid that, well, that same thing would happen, that Ilren would assume leadership, and that paranoia must have driven Figaro mad and looked himself up. Ilren has been a comparable leader, as what I've seen.
Has anyone talked to Figaro lately?
Oh, I tried just a few days ago. Days, hours. I tried some time ago, but as I said, he used a magical device to erect some impenetrable barrier around the room.
Perhaps. Or is he trapped in the room himself?
No, I saw him use the device. Whatever it is, he did it on purpose.
Seems extreme, but
Need to visit that Figaro then.
We need to get in there one way or the other.
he's
Good luck with that.
impenetrable.
Yes, it is impenetrable, like a wall of force.
Well, there's always a way in, one way or another.
Oh. Sure, sure. Good luck. Just fair warning. That is all I have.
Well, thank you and well met.
Yes, well met. Good luck talking to the former first mate here.
To the wall.
Should we go now or should we go and eat first and a little bit? And
They said like an hour, so you got like 30 minutes or so.
all right, let's see how far this Figaro is, and go talk to him.
Yeah.
They said he was just downstairs.
Yep. Next deck down. So head to the stairs.
Which are just
And-
right outside the door. You see stairs going up to the castle, half castle, and stairs going down. Easily taking the stairs down. We'll do a little teleport. Takes 2 seconds to get there. Doop, 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 doop.
Look out for the wall.
Yeah.
This is a hard one. Also, it is dark down here.
Yeah, I would assume lights on every deck.
Down here, you would see that the forward end of this hallway is buried into Havoc's flesh. The stern holds 2 doors and 2 stairways leading up. Another door on the port side bears a gilded plaque that reads Stateroom.
The stateroom.
Do we need any illumination down here, or
Eh,
We can see. I mean, I can see. What about you guys?
Oh yeah.
He's just fine.
All right.
But I do not oppose. If you would like some,
Yeah, I'm not gonna say no, but
not a big deal.
It is up to you.
Okay.
Into the stateroom.
Yeah, we won't need any light for now. Um. If you gentlemen want to check things out around here and give me a few minutes, I'll try to see what kind of magic is going on here.
all right. I'll look around and see if there's anything interesting around.
See 2 doors. The
deck.
place looks pretty banged up.
And Brindrag will sit there and hop on one leg and growl under his breath and begin to ritually cast detect magic.
So the door right there and
There's a
right there
door right
missing?
there. Door right here reads stateroom. Door up here, and a door down there from the stairs. Next to the stairs that go up. Very cramped down here.
Indeed.
Because of the chunk of flesh.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what does door.
Where are you going?
Right there. I was gonna
All right.
try opening that door, see what's in there.
It opens easily enough. I should have made it a little door thing. It's hard one because the lines don't light up exactly. We'll do this number. Can I do it? No. Do that number. Yeah, you open up the door and you can see unused rigging, dusty old sails filling the storage closet.
Right.
I would say as you open the door, you have ridiculously keen passive perception.
Ridiculous, yeah, you can say it.
You hear muffled shouting from below. This little.
Below the sails are there?
Just from below the area.
There's someone below here, below the deck right there.
Are there stairs that go down?
Storage closet.
Storage closet.
Gonna look inside if there's any like one of the wood
Hidden?
panel that can be lifted or something.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Investigation. What? Hey,
Jeez, yeah. With
25.
23.
23, sorry, yeah.
No, you're good. With a 23, yeah, looking around this area and there are loose floorboards on the room's port side. They look like they can be pried up. And it's kind of... There's a canvas tarp kind of sticking out around there as well. Like they're kind of like covered by some of the extra tarps, like hastily put there.
Yeah, I got a few floorboards here that seems to be able to be lifted. Should we?
Yeah.
We can't break the ship any more than it's already broken.
It
so-
seems this area
got a
has been...
punch.
They're kind of jutting upward beneath the canvas.
All right. Well, let's open it up. He's gonna try to open up the floorboards. See what's down there.
There's a hole leading to the bottom floor.
Well, Bran, I mean, I think we found something. You're a little busy though. So I guess it's up to you.
As he's grumbling and casting the spell, you hear him work into the magic incantation. Go ahead, I'll be right there. Real quick. And he continues with the spell.
Okay.
All right.
As you two head below deck. Yeah, heading below deck, climbing down to a close quartered area. Easily climb down into. You can see small cells with iron bars lining both sides of the center hallway as you kind of climb down from into an open cell. As that area is open. But all the others doors have been closed.
That would be one hell of a
Not
trip.
good.
And you hear shouts for help coming from one of these cells. Hello? Anybody out there? I hear you.
Yeah, yeah. Who are you?
What?
Where are you?
I'm in here.
Which one is here?
Oh. Well, you're... Are you? Who are you?
Am I?
Who are you?
I'm Sirit.
Sirit. That name sounds familiar. I was only half paying attention earlier. You're not supposed to be here.
Well, that's where I was put, so... I agree, I'm not supposed to be here. As you can see, this small halfling. Flowers in her hair. Tan skin. Dressed in kind of a red shirt and tan pants.
Do you know why they put you in here? Did you do anything?
Yeah, I saw something I shouldn't have. You gonna let me out or what?
I don't know.
You saw something you shouldn't have.
What did you see?
Oh.
And why shouldn't you have seen it?
Oh, 'cause Ilren, it's disguised. He's some aberration. I've seen their kind before, and relishes in the suffering of others. That's exactly what he's doing here. Seen it. I know.
It's a bold claim.
I tried to speak to Figaro about it, but he didn't do anything. I think
believe
Sirit
you.
had something at play there. Maybe messed with Figaro's thoughts, I don't know. So I confronted him. I didn't want to do it in front of the others. That was foolish of me. He overpowered me. I don't know why he even kept me alive. I'm not keen on finding out why.
No, she wasn't part of the Zenith. She's from the other ship, right?
No, Sirit's from the Zenith.
Sirit's from the Zenith?
Mm-hmm. It was just Davers's playing card partner.
Oh,
since he's
sure.
been here. He was from the green whatever.
Okay. He was from another place, but she was not.
Yeah.
Huh.
So, you gonna let me out?
Do you know anything of the Zenith's cargo? We're looking for a particular piece of something.
No, Figaro might, though. Or the captain, if she were around. She would definitely know. She wouldn't let this foolishness and this charade of Ilren's deception be played out any further, that's for sure.
Well, what do you plan to do if we let you out?
Well, hopefully with aid. thwart Ilrin and get rid of him. The foul beast from the far, far reaches. I don't know if you know what a Slotty is, but he's one of them.
Do I know what that is?
You can give me a religion check or an arcana check.
As soon as I find it. There it is. Yeah, an 11.
I'd say passing knowledge, you've heard of them, spoken in some form of evil aberration, but you're not sure exactly what that entails.
It's a bold claim. Can I insight? Can I try to? Is she lying to us?
Yeah, give me an insight check.
We have advantage on insight checks.
You do.
And I still rolled correct.
With a 12, it seems she's being honest and seems desperate.
Well, I mean, we're in the astral sea.
So,
It's the worst that happens.
were you babbling about,
Babbling.
I heard some mumbling when we were...
I was calling for help for anyone of the crew to help me. But I guess they can't hear me from up there.
Man, who the hell put you down if it's not the crew?
Ilrin, I told you.
Ilrin locked her away. She knows something, or suspects something, or has come up with an elaborate lie to usurp his power. Either way, let's see how this plays out. And I will go in here and see if I can... Are there keys or anything? Well, I guess...
There is no
She's
key.
locked in there.
She is locked in, yeah.
Oh, there's no keys in here, so... Can you do this quietly?
I don't think there's... I don't know. I've never lockbit anything. I don't think I even know how to do it.
Don't even have lockpicks.
Yeah. So we can break it open, maybe.
You look big and strong. You can probably break the bars.
We can certainly try.
You want to try? Pretty sure you're probably better.
We have another option. I cannot pick a lock.
That's gonna make a lot of noise, though.
It's just a bar. No one heard me yelling. No one will hear it break. Don't worry about it. Just come on. Just bend them, and then I'll slip through. I'm small.
It is the astral sea. Perhaps just willing it is enough. Let's give it a go.
Are you trying to just with your mind open it?
Well, no. I'm gonna use my. Okay. I'm gonna do it, but I'm.
Fair enough. Give me an athletics check.
I'm
with
on
a
fire
9.
tonight.
It is tight iron bars. Ah.
No, these are just like every other plane. If it was that simple, these would not be very effective.
Ilrin's got the key. I know that.
And anything you can tell us about Figaro?
He locked himself in his room, and then I don't know. Like I did go to speak to him about Ilrin, but he didn't do anything. So he knows. He has to know, but he's not in on it because he didn't help him, but he didn't help me. That's not like Figaro. I don't know. He's a smart practice man. Served on the ship together for years.
Would you like to go get Davros? Maybe he can at least he was looking for her.
Yeah.
He can vouch for her, and I don't know, maybe he's good with locks.
Possibly. Let's get back upstairs. We'll be right back. We're not going to leave you here.
Okay.
Worst, maybe if she's not who she says he is, he should be able to at least figure that out.
All right.
Who else would I be?
I haven't been here long enough to know, but been around long enough to know it's not worth it. So
All right, let's head back. We'll be right back with you.
Okay. As you two head back up. I'll move you real quick. Meanwhile, I would say, Bryn, your detect magic would have been finished a couple minutes ago, so you got some time before they come back. What are you doing?
Okay. Kind of examine the door to the stateroom
Mm-hmm.
and see if I note any magic emanations from the door or the area around the stateroom.
No magical emanations.
Hmm. No other magic in the area that I can note. Interesting.
Everything all right, Bryn?
And he'll sort of look confused. He says, "I don't see any magic."
You guys are
Well-
gone for a minute. But yeah, that's fine. But you don't see any magic.
Interesting. What did you guys find?
There's someone down there.
a captive.
I think it's the
Captain?
person that our elfish friend was looking for.
She claims the leader, Ilrin, is not who he appears to be.
Interesting. Like he's a bad guy.
Yes, some kind of evil aberration.
Oh.
It's an elaborate lie if it's a lie, so
Well, I mean, I could go check him out. Although chances are my spell won't reveal anything if it's an illusion. But maybe? I hate illusions.
They serve their purpose. Do-do-do-do.
Yeah,
So-
I'll try to blow things up.
Able to get in that room, or
Besides, I need to go check on
Sorry.
Oscar anyway.
We were
I'll
going
go-
up to get Davros, as he was looking for her anyway. Perhaps he can shed some light on this situation.
And I'll go up on deck and just take a peek.
Okay.
He narrows his eyes conspiratorially.
right?
Be careful.
If you go on the deck, I'll get Deary here to go with you, so that you're not alone. We're gonna go check on our elvish friend.
Okay.
Doesn't work in aberrations.
I mean, you would all head up the stairs.
Yeah.
As you head up, back out here, you don't see Ilren up there. The two Get Yankee are still up there, just kind of keeping an eye out. See, they're probably like chatting to each other.
Should have done it earlier. It's a little late now, but what vibe did we get off of them?
Off of who?
Do you think we should trust them? To get Yankee.
Oh. That's up to you guys.
Seemed kind of straightforward, so
Yeah, I'll walk up to I'll approach. Gonna
How is your search for your artifact going?
Well, it appears the person we need to talk to most has locked themselves in a room and gone a little crazy.
Oh, Figaro. Yes. Some sort of
And
sickness.
then the second most important person to talk to, Sirit, has flown away. In search of
Is
survivors?
Sirit important? Oh, yeah. She did leave some time ago. We've been plagued by creatures recently, aberrant creatures such as cloakers and other strange things. It's horrible.
It's a dangerous place.
Well, shall we?
You two were originally, you were on the Zenith crew?
And we still are.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't leave our post, even though definitely forsake this if a better ship came along, one that actually flew. I heard the back of a
Fair enough.
dragon. My forebears did once. Kind of glances over towards Brindreg's dragon.
Well, he's moody, but effective. Don't know that it can carry all of us, though. In the sea, you don't need a dragon to fly.
Ah, but a dragon does keep things at bay. The terrors of the astral.
You two just hang out up top and keep watch all day?
Well, we don't have to sleep. I guess occasionally get some food and at least a little comfort.
If you two were on the original Zenith crew, you would know Sirit, right?
Yes, we knew her. Too kind for her own good. Lisanne will. Yes, she was a priest or a healer in times of need. Skilled with the medicine, for sure.
Sounds like a trustworthy individual. And you were here when...
She's been gone for
Ilrin.
some time, though.
Yeah, since Ilrin took over, correct? About the same time.
Shortly after, she wanted to go look for survivors. Hoping to find the captain, who's also probably dead.
Was that before or after Figaro locked himself in the room?
I think Figaro locked himself in the room shortly after Sirit went off.
All this happened shortly after Ilrin crashed here himself.
Shortly, I mean, it's only been a couple of months we've been stranded here, I think. Years? Time
One can
flows
never
hard.
tell. I fear something may be afoot.
No, I believe we are in the side of this creature. I haven't seen any feet yet.
This
Lysanne
creature
will
is
kind
long
of
dead.
chuckle.
Though, I do believe we are closer to the foot. I think that's a pelvis sticking out over there.
Yes. Guess we'd be in a leg. Thigh? I would imagine it's a thigh.
It was an old god. I doubt it had shape like a humanoid.
I was told
Could
it
be
had
any-
legs of insects. 6 of them.
Well, now it's just red rock coral mass.
Near flesh looking, but it is stone when you step upon it.
Well. Yep. What if Sirit never flew off? What if I told you she's been here the whole time?
Well, he'll kind of turn, Lisanne, like, well, I saw her fly away. What are you implying?
Someone is in the brig.
How'd you get to the brig? The stairs have been cut off.
There's a hole.
Okay.
Look.
How
You
did
can
she,
go
how
for
did
yourself.
she wind up there? Sure she's not a
Well.
shapeshifter. Can't trust anything out here on these waters.
Well, if she is who she says she is, and her story is true, Ilrin put her there.
For what?
Not even she knows. Perhaps Ilrin has plans.
Huh. Something to think about. That's for sure. What are Nero and Bryn doing during this conversation that Zom's having?
I think Brendrag would just be kind of observing and looking around.
Yeah,
This
probably
conversation
definitely
needs to unfold.
keeping an eye out of like this strange land.
If you can even call it a land.
Blob.
Mm-hmm.
Well, think quickly. I fear the other shoe is about to drop.
Mention a foot in a shoe. What is he talking about?
God, imagine how big the shoes would have to be for this thing.
That would get a chuckle from the two Githyanki.
Well, guys,
What?
what should we do? Should we go free the person you found, or
Yeah, I mean, it will shake things out one way or the other.
Let's talk to our elvish friend. Get him down there, see if it's actually her. And then if the girl locked himself because she was gone, tell her that she's right below him. And maybe he's gonna come out and we can figure this out.
okay? So
Alright.
go back down.
Down one floor, find Davros, convince him to follow us deeper into the ship.
Back into the mess hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you would see Ilren in there with Davros. Ilren smoking on his pipe. Looks upon you all. You making yourselves at home?
I don't plan on staying that long, but
Oh, well. Good company is hard to find. You're looking for... You have a way out. You mentioned a portal when we were
Same way we
speaking
got in.
previously.
fly.
Where would this portal be located?
We don't know.
I fear its location might not reveal itself until we find our objective.
I'd like a deception check.
You're good at deception.
Good charisma.
Yeah, I'm proficient in it as well.
Mm-hmm.
26.
26. Ah, always too good to be true. Oh, you staying
Hey.
for a supper that Kisera's whipped up. Smell it
Oh.
already.
Looking forward to it. But I think we're going to step aside and formulate a plan. For now, try to find our objective, you know.
Well, good luck with that. I'll be ashamed to miss you for dinner. Davros is
Oh, yeah.
Davros is playing solitaire with himself on the table.
Rendrag is going to...
Technically, your dragon's on that part of the ship too.
Oh, that's
Just
why
so
I
you
can't
know.
grab myself.
Um,
The cat has eaten me. All right.
Everyone's supposed to do. I can probably.
Oh, this might be worth it. Brendrag's gonna step in there, and he's going to.
There are 5 people in the bunks in that room. I just got rid of their tokens because they take up a lot of space.
What was the name of the halfling again? I apologize. I don't want to mispronounce it.
Sirit.
Sirit. Okay, I was going to mispronounce it. Brendrag's going to stand there and grin. And as he does so, he's going to cast message. Okay? And I'm going to subtle spell it. So that there's no motion, no
Okay.
no nothing. And he's going to send a message to the elf.
Okay.
And say, we've located Sirit. Say nothing but come above deck, and we will tell you what's going on. Take off my sorcery point.
Okay.
And then he'll say, come on, guys, let's go above deck. And
Give
talk
me
about...
persuasion.
Yes.
I'll say at advantage. As you say, come on, guys, let's go above deck.
Someone doing it.
27.
With a 27. Davros, this is, I fold. Never going to get this spider solitaire. It's too much. I go back to regular solitaire next time. I'm gonna get some fresh air. As Davros will follow you outside and up top.
All right.
All right, back up top.
As we go all the way over here again.
Right, so we found your friend.
What I heard. What is this about?
She's below deck
She's
in the brig.
The brig, how did she get there?
What she says, Elrond put her there.
Why would they then put her there? This makes
She
no
saw
sense.
something she wasn't supposed to.
She saw through him.
And stop speaking in riddles and speak plainly.
That's what she told us.
She believes he's an aberration, here to kill you all.
What? This is impossible.
She told it to Figaro, and now he's gone crazy.
Figaro has gone crazy, that is for sure.
This would fit the MO of such things, I think.
Aberrations do tend to destroy one's psyche. Or at least make you question your own
See.
thoughts. She's down
Figaro
there.
is useless in his state, otherwise he would be the best person to get on board this situation. Heck, I have heard good things about their captain, but has not been seen since they crashed. I am the captain of my own ship as well, though, so same thing. Oh, quite a pickle.
Once we bring her back upstairs, it will elicit a response. Likely not a good one.
Oh, if she is
Well, we
locked
also
in the
don't-
brig,
Unless you
did
know
you
how
not-
to lockpick.
why do you not free her?
We don't have lockpick. We don't have the key.
Do not have the keys.
Obviously, if Irene put her there, then Irene has the key. This is a squirrely situation.
You
To
don't
say
you
the
don't know
least.
anyone or yourself that can be able to lockpick the lock?
Do I look like some sort of gammon thief?
I don't
No.
know.
I
I've known
am
people that are
I am a man of
good at it.
nature. I make friends with the trees and the animals.
So do I, but I've still known people that are
And you do not have lockbooks either, so there we are
no.
square.
Skills are skills.
I mean, I could probably get it open. It just wouldn't be very neat.
Well,
Or whatever you do. If what you say is true, I will, of course, be behind you in this situation. Although I only know Sirit only slightly more than I know Iren.
does Ilrin have any friends on this ship?
But of course, Iren leads the camp.
Yeah, but leading and people actually
do-
trusting you are two different things.
It takes trust to follow someone unless they strike fear into your heart. Iren has not
Yeah.
shown any anger nor need to fear. He has
Mm.
been just and honestly making sense of everything he says.
He is what he says he is. That is likely one of their skills. So,
You should probably come down to the brig, see if it's actually Sirit. You know her, you could recognize her.
it was the original crew. How many people came on the skiff with Ilrin? Were you here when he crashed?
You know, the wreckage, there was none to be found. He came over here and was just by himself.
Hmm.
Rather strange.
Oh,
Well,
Hmm.
I also arrived by myself, so not that
Hmm.
strange.
So he has no one inherently tied to him.
No, but
That
he
is a
is
start.
a leader amongst people.
Yes, but if he is exposed as an aberration,
I do not know how you plan to do that, but of course.
we will see how he reacts when Sirit is free. He will likely expose himself.
If you can get her free, I would say do it.
I fear it's not going to be as quiet as we had hoped.
No.
So, prepare yourself for what is about to happen.
Why not confront Irin about this, and then that will get the key, and if this, what you say is true,
I fear, without proof, we might have more of the crew on his side than ours.
this is
So
true,
if
but
Sirit is here,
if he reveals himself, then I do not know. Seems like a sticky situation and one that I am not familiar with being in myself.
perhaps Sirit is enough to get the crew of the Zenith on our side.
Perhaps. Although mutiny
And if-
is a thing that happens among the vessels.
I believe it is time for another. And then perhaps we can jaunt to the next part of this ship. Perhaps even your ship.
So, whatever may be left of it, it would be. I fear that there is no one left. Ikasa is surely dead from there. Redbeard may be alive, but who knows what this strange place has done to him.
So,
Redbud,
If-
sorry.
we don't know the difference. But
That's true.
if you believe us, gather anyone who is loyal to you and stand prepared. This is about to get messy.
Loyal to me. No, I do not know too many people as well as I'll see it amongst the sheep. Pass the time playing cards. But I will be behind you. I would like to get her free.
It seemed Ilrin was enjoying you playing cards. Perhaps distracting him is enough.
Oh, I will invite him to play. That is a good idea.
Right, let's show you downstairs to her. See if we can free her out.
If you would like to see her, or
I mean, I trust you. I do not.
I think enough of this story is checking out. I don't like the timeline, so
See?
worst.
Seems fishy.
Plenty of fish in this sea.
This is a big one.
So are those
Alright.
2 fish.
I will go
Let's get back down.
play some cards with Irene by you free Sirit.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
Alrighty. And to be fair, I did cast Detect Magic.
Mhm.
So the dragon would have.
Dragon is
poofed.
gone. That is true. Good point.
Concentration.
All right.
As you guys head below deck, Davros would continue his. Oh, you'd probably like, Irene, what if we play Crazy Eights? No? As you guys would head below deck. I mean, it's easy. You get below deck from out here. And go
Alrighty.
pass through the main area down to this area down here. Back in the brig through that little hole.
Brendrag will cheerfully walk up and, hello.
Oh, there's another one. You gonna free me this time? Did you get the key?
Who needs a key?
Apparently,
subtlety
this-
is not the appropriate approach.
okay. Well, whatever it takes, just free me, and we'll get this ruse. Well, unmask it.
Yes. If I were you and he rubs his hands together, I'd stand back
Okay. What are you going to do?
and off to the side.
Sure.
Oh boy.
All right. So Brendrag, he can't help but grin a little bit because this is kind of fun. He goes, I'm going to try something easy first, but failing that, something not easy, and he'll really grin at that. So what he's going to do is he's going to target the lock. I'm sort of picturing the typical cell lock,
Yeah.
where, and he's going to hold his palm up to it, and he's going to cast Sorcerer's Burst at the lock, changing it to Thunder to attempt to kind of just smash the lock open.
Give me a say Arcana check.
Oh, not at advantage. Ooh, 11.
There's this little burst of thunder. Creates a little crackle within as the lock is set, still in place.
He'll grimace. Ugh. Then he's looking around as if he's measuring with his eyes. He'll say, well, guys, I can do something a little more, but it's going to be loud and it's going to wreck things.
Now would realize that he's got a wand on his belt. Well, I got this wand. I could probably just burst the lock open if we're gonna do that. A bit less.
You have a wand of knock?
No wand of burst. I said burst it open and wand of magic missile. Basically, destroy the lock.
That would definitely not work. If his sorcerer's burst didn't work, magic missile will not work.
I got nothing there.
Looking over my other options.
Just
Inventory.
so I don't want to tell you how to free me, because I do appreciate the help, but just get it from Ilren. He's got to have it.
Yeah, well. Oh, hey, I have a crowbar. Can I use a crowbar and pry this open?
Absolutely, you can use your crowbar.
Hold on one second, Zom. He sees you pull out the crowbar. He says, I've got an idea. So Brindrag will put his hand on Zom's shoulder, and his eyes will glow even more intensely, and he'll speak a word in Draconic. Cast Enhance Ability.
And
And
I would
target
cast
strength.
guidance on
Guidance will help. I fear enhance ability does the
the-
same thing the
Zom.
crowbar
The
does.
crowbar does give him advantage
Oh,
on
you're right.
athletics
You're right.
to pry it open. So
Never mind.
you think about it and you're like, oh, he's got the crowbar.
You're
That's-
gonna give me a magic crowbar.
Guidance, though, will definitely give
Guidance
him
will help.
Yeah.
a bonus. As you guide him and Zom steps over at the crowbar,
Why do I have so much stuff?
give me an athletics check with advantage plus a d4. Roll that d4 with
There
an
we go.
11. As you're trying so hard to pry this, the crowbar is not as strong as the bars are. Unfortunately.
Who made this ship?
Is the door to the cell next to her locked?
No, just the one that she's in.
So
There's also an open hallway at the end.
that's a wooden wall.
It is.
What are you thinking?
Like, I don't know what kind of keys you guys have back home, but this is... You're definitely going an extra mile here, and I appreciate it.
I mean, I could attempt to blow a hole in the wall.
Any of this.
Or we could attempt to pinch the key.
Spatial awareness. Let's see. The hole was there.
The hole up top is here.
Up top was there. What is above her?
The
Can
stateroom.
we get into that room? Stateroom. Can't go through that floor. And it's a wooden wall, so I can't do any of that. I don't know the spell wood shape.
Yeah, the spell wood shape is called a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried a crowbar. Apparently that wasn't enough. And our guy with an axe left.
And the guy with thieves' tools.
Yeah.
Both of the guys with thieves' tools. And both of
All
the
right.
guys with big weapons.
So I think we either need to try to pinch the key, or I blow a hole in the wall. It seems to be our two options.
We're gonna pinch the key. We don't even know.
We just do this without proof. Or backup.
No, just blow up the wall. Well, it's already destroyed. What else can we do more?
I mean, the wall's not destroyed, but the ship is definitely crashed. I'll say, as you guys are debating whether or not to blow a hole in the wall, or go take the key by force or by subterfuge, we'll go ahead and take our little 5-10 minute break there.
Yeah.
Stick around, folks. We'll be back in a few. Alrighty, folks, we are back in it. Last we left off, after there's something afoot aboard the remains of the Lambent and Zenith crew being locking themselves up in a room, having found the leader might not be who they say they are, and having taken over this kind of crew, you found one of the original crewmates below deck, apparently imprisoned falsely for knowing the new de facto leader, for knowing their falsehoods. Talking about freeing them so they can help with whatever. That's where we're picking up. As you guys are down here debating blowing a hole in the side of a wall, or going in forcefully or subterfugely taking the key from the new captain. What are you guys up to?
Wait a minute. Before we go up, Zom, hand me the crowbar.
Sure.
Thanks. Brendrag's going to walk up there and roll up his sleeves, acting all tough, which y'all know he's not. And he's going to go, watch. You got to do it with style. And he'll cram the crowbar in and try to pop it open.
All right, give me an athletics with advantage, but the DC is going to be much higher.
That's fine. All right, cross your fingers, guys. 13.
The 13.
Damn it.
It scratches. You do see them bending a little bit more than when Zom tried for some reason. Yeah, it was stylish, but seriously, I think you tried that already, but good gusto.
He'll grumble under his breath about, "Oh, there's Papa Dragon in that room," I swear. All right. So what's the plan, guys? Are we going to try to pinch a key, or
You're able to blow up the door?
I mean, it would probably blow her up with it as well.
Please don't do that.
If she steps aside to the side of the
I mean, yeah, or I could go in that room and angle it at the side and blow a hole in the wall, but I mean, everyone's going to hear and feel it.
Yeah, there hasn't been any
Up to you guys. You know, I'll blow anything up anytime.
Oh, I know.
Or
Whatever. Don't really have much of anything else.
Brendrag kind of has a look on his face. Or I think I might be able to do something a little less, mass destruction.
What you got in mind?
Ooh. Yeah. Excuse me, ma'am. You might want to step to the side.
Okay, sure. And she'll step to the side.
Excuse me, there, Nero. I need to get where you are.
All right. And step back. Okay, there you go.
So step to the side there. So all right, Brendrag will take a deep breath, and then he's going to. You notice as he does so, the bronze scales that you see normally as part of his, on his body, fade into a green coloration. And he's going to cast Dragon's Breath, and he's going to breathe acid on the door and the lock.
Hey, give me an Arcana check. I'll add 2 to it for using a 2nd level spell.
Okay. Take off my slot. Take off advantage. Jeez.
That doesn't sound good. What'd you get?
Total of 12.
With a 12, it melts it, and it does seem like it weakened the bars. It doesn't melt completely.
He'll
There you
then
go.
attempt when he's done to kick it in.
Give me an athletics check.
He's mad. He's really mad.
Just run up and just kick it.
Yeah, he's kicking it now. He's like,
Yeah.
damn it, damn it. 9.
It's still stuck. Your boot gets a little bit of acid residue on it.
He's going to just say, I give up. Sorry.
I got one last trick I can try.
Go for it. I can't look at that damn door anymore.
Nero's gonna tell the beast to try to push it open, using force, basically to hit it as hard as it can.
Give me an athletics check with your beast.
Let's see.
The DC is going to go back up to being higher. With
No,
a 6,
no.
your beast nearly gets acid covering its paws and gives up.
Okay, we need to find a goddamn key.
Yeah, let's go get it off Ilrin.
How should we do that?
By beating him repeatedly until he hands it over.
Well,
Or
if we were to
confronting him?
all right, so if it happens to be visible on his person, we could attempt something sneaky. But if it's not, maybe if we just directly confront him, how is he going to respond to us wanting the key to the cell in front of the crew?
By saying no. Why
Yeah,
would he
but
give
I
up
mean,
the key?
And then
the crew doesn't know.
And then we go to tell the crew.
We've been here like an hour. Why would they believe us? We have to prove it.
By taking them down here and showing them.
You know, I've already tried to bring 3 people down here, and none of them wanted to come down here.
But Davros was distracting Ilrin. You didn't technically invite them to come see Sirit. The guest.
We did. I did
I
tell
told them
them
they can come see for
down on
themselves.
us.
But
Let's go up there. This damn door's going to be open, I swear.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, head back up.
knowing our luck, you just melted the lock so the key won't even work.
Yep.
Oh, and then I'm just going to blow. Then I'm just blowing it up.
Fair enough. You guys head up top.
Like march right back into the galley, like he's
Okay.
aggravated.
Yeah. You guys march back up. See Ilrin and Davros playing. Davros gives a nod. I'll get to you one of these times, Ilrin. You play a good hand. Ilrin. You guys keep wandering over the place. You here to stay or what?
Does Ilrin? Does there appear to be a key on him, like hanging off a belt or anything obvious?
Give
or
me
is it...
I'm gonna say a visual investigation check.
Can't roll above a 10.
With an 11, you do not see any key on him. Gonna join us for a hand, or we got better things to do looking for this relic or whatever of yours?
Well, actually, we're here to talk to you about obtaining a key to the brig.
Key to the brig? What are you on about? There's a brig?
Yeah, to free your prisoner.
What prisoner?
It seems Sirit never left. Whatever that was.
Yeah,
Sure.
Sirit's in the brig.
Spirits in the... How did she get there? That's...
Well, do you have a key to the brig?
Well, if I did, I would surely try to help someone out of it.
So you don't have a key to the brig.
Can we do an insight, seeing if he's being
Absolutely, give me an insight
truthful?
check.
Hmm?
And if there was a key, I surely would know about it. If there was a way to get to the brig, well, you know I'd be the first one to do like me a good prison door. We had some back on my vessel that were quite fine indeed.
Turns out you would be the fourth one to find it. Unless you were the first one.
To find the key?
The door. to
Oh,
the brig.
doors. A brig. Hmm.
Yeah, I'd do an insight check to see if he's being truthful right now.
Yeah, you already asked. I said go for it.
Okay, I didn't hear. Let's see. Advantage, insight. 23.
Yeah, he's full of shit.
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah.
got that from his mannerisms.
Yeah,
As
all
well.
right.
This is upsetting. Come,
Look,
have
look.
some food, and we'll talk this over about a possible brig, whether it exists or not. And we're all on a brig
fucking
here.
playing games with us. We're not dumb.
We can take you there right now.
Indeed.
Playing
Perhaps
dumb.
that's where you belong.
Why would I belong in a brig? This is nonsense. As he kind of screeches the chair back and stands up. Kind of rears his hands back and kind of on his hips, as you can see two pistols on either side of him. If it's a fight you want, this crew will more than happily defend what's theirs. Isn't that right, men? And you can see a couple people like, what's that, boss? These people want to throw me in a brig. Do you know about a brig
Yeah.
around here? One of them kind of poke
We
you.
want you to release Sirit from the brig.
Of course, I
We
said
never
if
said
there-
anything about putting you in the brig.
That is what your companion had just said. Perhaps I belong
No,
there or something.
No, I said don't take us for a fool.
Not you, Zom said that. Literally just
You did.
2 seconds ago.
Mm-hmm. But
Now, if there were a brig, it would be nasty stowaways and people who do not belong that would go in it.
Turn around to the crew and say, would you all like to come see Sirit in the brig?
Give me a persuasion check.
"21."
The 21. I'm like, in the brig? How the... I didn't think we could get to the brig. The passages, the stairs aren't... Stairs aren't even around. They're on the other part of the ship. Unless it's
There's another
inside
way.
the-
I'll show you. She can tell you her story herself.
Reynolds. This is preposterous. They speak falsehoods.
I can show you.
Yeah, then let's go downstairs and we'll show you guys.
Yes, Ilrin, shall we?
I demand you step foot off of this vessel. It is not your place to be. You are not wanted here. I was like, well, maybe we should hear
Now,
him
why
out.
would you say that if we're lying?
it's not
You
your
are-
vessel either.
You are stirring up trouble where it isn't wanted. We are perfectly fine here, at least mostly fine, surviving here until you all came and meddled in. This isn't your affairs.
Then prove us wrong.
I will. I will prove you wrong. Take me to this so-called brig that you have seen. Lead the way. Men, don't worry, stay here. I will uncover this ruse for what it is, and you will be
Don't
safe.
don't you guys want to see the brig too? If it's supposedly not existent.
No, we know the brig's there. It's just you can't get to it. It's
Oh, we could show you the
We'll show
entrance.
you how to get
We
to
can't
it.
get to it. Why is he protecting the key so bad?
what key? You have spoken so many things here. Are you taking me to go inspect a brig, or are you taking me to what? What is this? The crew kind of starts murmuring
Let's just
amongst
go
themselves.
downstairs.
That's what I said. After you,
Every one of us, let's go downstairs.
No, men, you stay there. I'll go check this out. They're probably spreading lies and, wouldn't have it.
Davros, would you like to see for yourself?
I would not mind seeing, for myself. I have not been in that part of the ship, so I would not know. But, yes, I would be intrigued. Fine. The rest of you men stay here. Me and Davros will follow these fools down below to hopefully find a brig. And if Sirit is there, don't worry. We will make sure she is safe. Takes a long draw of his pipe and pats it out onto the table. After you then, come on.
Brindrag will turn and look at the crew and say, if you wish to know the truth about your own crewmate, I suggest you follow us.
They seem kind of in the middle at the moment. Like they're not sure. They're just kind of looking at each other, unsure of what to do in this moment. Like Davros will check it out. He's I don't know. Wish Figaro was feeling better. Yeah, he'd know what to do. Because they're just kind of talking amongst themselves and are unsure of what to do in the situation. But Davros will go with you. And Ilren will follow you down.
Shall we go, gentlemen?
Down there is as good a place as any.
All right, as we start to head down, expecting potential trouble,
Absolutely.
I am going to cast False Life on myself.
Actively?
Yeah.
As you start to head down before you even get there, we're going to roll initiative.
All right. That's what I thought.
Advantage.
Oh, that's right.
Unless forget.
Not much better.
Well, for me, it is much better.
He actually has plus 9 more. He actually got 24.
God damn, okay.
New monster stat lots get great initiative rolls.
Art of combat's ending before they even start.
Yeah, it's kind of just to ensure that they get something in. We'll go with Chase. That sounds right. As Brindrag starts to cast a spell. How long does Dragon's Breath last?
Concentration up to a minute.
Okay. It would definitely be gone by now. Ilren sees you start to cast as you are heading down, and immediately, instead of going for a pistol, reaches out as you see a sword appear in his hand. He stabs out towards Brindrag. Getting a 17 to hit.
That Brindreg will cast shield.
Okay. As
So
a
a
blade,
crackle of lightning will appear.
as a crackle of lightning appears just as quick as, if not quicker, than a blade appears in Ilren's hand. He's going to stab out again. At the elf standing next to him. Narrow. Getting a 16 to hit.
That just meets.
All right. I would like you to roll me a d4 if you don't mind. As you have the poison condition. In this moment, as his blade stabs into you, it turns this greenish color as it starts to swirl out of you. This blade almost seems multi-colored, ever-changing. You take 15 points of slashing damage and 12 points of necrotic damage. That will end Ilren's turn, taking us to Narrow.
Bonus action, just mark on.
Okay.
It's one of those. And then we're going to shoot arrows towards him. Long bow.
Okay, just point blank, straight to the face. Absolutely, that'll hit. 27.
With 13.
Take 13 points of damage.
And the second attack. $20.
20 will also hit. Good disadvantage attacks.
For another 13.
You will take another 13 points of damage. This point blank strike can see in his hand where the blade is, his hand actually turns into this clawed form. The rest of his form takes same usual GIF side. Anything else for Narrow?
Nope, we're just going to have the beast move right there, and that'll be it.
Alright, that will take us to Davris, who is going to... Where'd he go? He's not great here. He's just going to try to stab out with his... kind of pulls a vine staff off of his leg as it looked like just like kind of part of his pants, but unravels into a staff of vines. He doesn't want to hurt any of you guys. Actually hitting with one of them. As Ilren will take 11 points of bludgeoning. And not the other part of the damage, though. Which will then take us to Zamkog.
Well, guess I'll bring some friends. I will cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay. Gotta make a wisdom save. He does get an 18, as he seems somewhat resistant to your magics.
You'll take half of 9 radiant damage.
4 radiant damage.
And I will use my bonus action. Yeah, I'll just bonus action stab him.
Okay, bonus action stab him.
Where is it? There it is, War Priest.
As flickers of flames radiate around you.
25 to
25
hit.
will hit. You stab out with your dagger.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Still 6
6 points of
damage.
magical piercing damage.
Yeah. You stab into him. He bleeds black blood. Anything else for Zom?
He bleeds. He can die. Oh, hit my knee.
Yeah,
No, I
Blades
am
can
finished.
die.
Will take us to Brindreg.
All right. A green light will start to glow almost out from under Brindreg's scales as a bonus action. Enact innate sorcery.
Okay.
And then his hand will burst into green lightning, and he'll grab the Hippo Man and cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay. Give me that shocking grasp.
Getting a 20.
20 will hit him.
For 19 points of lightning damage.
He'll actually take 19 points of lightning damage as your electricity bypasses through his innate resistances.
And then gonna move. Oops. I was gonna move past Nero, but there we go. Move up over here. Knowing
Okay.
I do best at a distance.
He will take an attack of opportunity from you. As he
He
will try to
cannot.
make an attack of opportunity against you. But yeah.
He can.
As his sluggish form jolts with lightning. Anything else for Brindreg?
That is it.
Alright, that will take us to his turn. As looks around. It's mutiny. And then his form just quickly and rapidly changes to that of a froggish-like creature. And exudes this horrible stench all throughout. I was trying to bring his... And he exhales this stench throughout. I will need everyone to give me a Constitution save.
Nope.
Jeez. Nope.
Of course it doesn't. Did you see the magic kind of shifting and whirling about? This chaotic cloud fills the air. Let me roll. Of course you don't want to roll. As Nero and Brindreg also need a con save from your pet.
Oh, right.
Nero and Brindreg each take 23 points of poison damage, as does Nero's pet. Zom, you take half of that.
Right.
Nero, I need a Constitution save to maintain concentration.
Oh, right.
You feel this stench. Davros also takes 23 points damage. So yeah, your pet will take 23 points as well, which will end Ilren's turn. Nero, at the start of your turn, you need a Constitution saving throw.
I
He
did it.
ended his turn in Spirit Guardians.
So I
Oh, that's
lose.
true. So I'll need another Constitution saving throw from Nero, and he'll make a Wisdom save for the Spirit Guardians. He's not scared of that shit. You got a 16 or
14.
and that one, a 16 fail or pass.
16 is the number, so he passes.
All right, so he'll take half.
I'll take 10.
As Nero at the start of your turn, in this cloud, you would take not great damage, 18 points of poison damage. Need your pet to make one as well.
Right. See if he's going to be better than me.
And I need another. Your pet takes half, I would need
So
another Constitution save
9.
from. Wait, did you roll a Constitution save for this turn? You did.
I did, and I
and
rolled 1, and I lost concentration on a just mark.
Gotcha. Now is your turn.
All right. We are going to use our Fate Touch spell of Dissonant Whispers.
Okay. What does this look like as you cast it?
He would start just waving his hands around and speaking in Sylvan, just saying what appears to be complete gibberish in Sylvan.
Okay. Is that a Wisdom save?
Wisdom save, yes.
All right. You got a 9.
And okay, well, he takes 19 points of damage, and he must use his reaction.
It takes 18 because you got Hunter's Mark.
Oh yeah, okay, right. So, and he's gonna take his reaction to try to get away from me.
Yeah, he'll run down the stairs. As far as he can, huh?
And I believe you can have attacks of opportunity as a result of this.
Absolutely, you can.
So both
right,
Nero and Zom could.
Nero,
let's do
Nero
that.
doesn't have a melee weapon in hand, but his pet could, and Davros could.
Yeah.
his pet
He's only at
will-
half speed because he's in my Spirit Guardians.
Oh, that's a good point. So the first little bit will be at half.
All right, so
He
let's
does
do
run down the
beast.
stairs.
Let's see, take opportunity from the beast.
The beast missed him.
All right.
Zom can make an attack opportunity if he'd like.
Yep. I will cast a spell because I can.
Absolutely. Davros actually hits him.
Just toll him.
Tolling his death. He got a 15.
13 points of necrotic damage. Oh, I forgot to add. Oh well, too late. When I stabbed him, he should have took another d8 of damage.
Fair enough. Anything else for Nero?
He's gonna move. He's gonna move down. Right above the stairs. Not going in yet. And that'll be it.
Fair enough. As you're heading down the stairs, half movement, you would see him across the way. How much movement did you have to spend to get there?
Uh,
Actually, it's these stairs, so it's just 5. You would come down the stairs and see him there.
all right. Oh,
And you would still technically be in the cloud.
all right. And I'll stay right there for now.
It's also
Or-
it's like right about there. Yep, that's where it's
Actually,
at.
I'm gonna move just outside of the stairs for the others to be able to come down,
Okay.
and that'll be it.
Will take us to Davros as Davros coughs and like, I cannot handle this. This is horrible. And that will end Davros taking us to Zom.
I use my bonus action to adrenaline rush and dash after this guy.
Okay. That's 5. 5 will get you down to there. And that'll be 10. And you would see him over here.
See the hold of the brig is there. Or is he going? Is there a door? What's
He,
over there?
there is a door over there, but there's also stairs going back up.
Just looping. Interesting.
He's
But I
running
got plenty of
away from the stairs here, which is where Nero was.
I have plenty of movement to get adjacent to him,
Absolutely.
which means he will enter Spirit Guardians.
He's going to enter Spirit Guardians. Got a 17.
We'll take half of 15 then. And then I will stab him.
Stab
With
away.
my action. 23.
23 absolutely hits him.
I'm going to check the Divine Strike box that I forgot.
Should
to
have given
check last
Zom that
time.
+2 dagger that you guys found.
They did. That's what I'm using.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Well, it just says dagger. But yes, for 8 points of damage. Anything else for Zom?
Nope, those are my action types.
Alright, taking us to Bryn, up top. The stairs here also go down.
Okay.
If you wanted to get there that way, you could.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at those. I wasn't sure. Yeah, I'll head down the
I
stairs.
totally forgot at the start of Zom's turn. Before I forget, Zom, I need a con save.
21.
Alright, you take 9 points of poison damage at the start of your turn. And then I would need a
Alright.
concentration check.
13 is
one.
good.
You're good. Brindreg, start of your turn. Con save.
Oh,
11.
Take 19 points of poison damage.
That happened at the start of my turn.
Yes.
Alright, so I still have the
Yes.
temporary hit points. Would yeah.
Head down the stairs.
Okay, you head down the stairs. He's right in front of you.
I can't get out of the cloud. I can't stay here.
There is no out of the cloud.
I mean,
It'll move next turn.
it's automatic damage stuff every time.
You get a save.
For half.
I will make sure to not use them in the future for you.
No. It's just depressing. I've failed every single saving throw my last 2 games. Go ahead and shocking grasp him again.
Alright, shock and grasp again.
$24.
24 will absolutely hit him. Actually, I gotta make a couple of saves real quick. As he'll take
That's-
11 points of lightning damage.
Actually, that's it. That's 13 because I rolled 2 ones.
Gotcha. For 2 more points of lightning damage. Once again, bypassing his resistance.
And
And
I mean, I can't. Guess I can still move away from him.
Yep.
Move
he's
down
already
here.
used his reaction too.
Yeah.
As you can see through the wall there.
Oh, I wasn't even looking.
No, I accidentally moved you. Fair enough. That will take us to Ilren's turn as the cloud does move 10 feet. And Ilren, which will also move up here. Not that one. As Ilren will... Oof. He is going to... He's got a better chance of this. Stab out at Zom. As his blade whirls and changes. Getting a 17 to hit you.
That'll miss.
And you're going to strike out again. This Chaos Blade getting a nat 1
That will also miss.
as he seems to be fumbling. You will pay for this. I will. And he runs back upstairs. You can make an opportunity attack.
I will continue to toll the dead. He can hear the future. Oh, minus the 3. So it's 18 points of damage if he fails.
He got an 8.
So 18 points of necrotic
He'll
damage.
take 18 points of necrotic damage. I would say as he's running away, you do see his wounds starting to heal before you take all of that away.
Yeah, well,
And one more thing. Maintains concentration. Taking us to Narrow. Narrow at the start of your turn. I need a Constitution save.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. I'm going to say with that Nat 20, technically that wouldn't... The cloud is moving up out of... We'll say it just covers up top for now. That makes more sense anyways.
And he's gonna go past Brincher and go upstairs, back upstairs after him.
As that would get you right at the edge of that cloud. I do need a con save from your pet.
Oh yeah, right. 12. So
12 hits him. Or 12,
Yep.
12 doesn't hit him. 12, it hits you. It hits him. Yeah, that's what I did say what I meant to say, but it sounded weird when I said it. Your pet will take 21 points of poison damage.
and he goes down. And we are going to cast a longbow attack
Okay.
for 17 that fully misses.
17 just misses. Oh, you're no longer poisoned, so 19. The poison was just
19?
for a turn.
Okay, so it still misses, or
19 will hit.
okay, so we're gonna use a spell slot. It's a bonus action. I gotta remember which
Grasping
spell
arrow or
slot it
something.
is. Lightning arrow. First
Oh.
turn, third level spell.
Oh. A lightning arrow. Does he get a save on this, or does it just automatically do damage? As it hits
Target
or
takes
misses.
48.
Yeah.
Hits or miss. Yeah,
Yeah.
48 directly on him, and
Yeah.
anyone around him would take damage, but there's no one.
There is no one around
So,
him.
let's see. Direct target. Or
He'll take 6 points of lightning damage, which doesn't seem to do as much as you would hope. But roll that. The arrow still hits him, so roll the arrow's damage.
yeah.
Does seem resistant to the lightning. But your arrow strikes him for 8 points.
All right, and we're gonna hit him with another arrow. Which removes the poison condition. And another long bow. Oh, definitely misses.
Definitely misses as the gaseous cloud kind of blurs your view for a brief moment, just enough as your arrow flies off into nothingness. That will take us to the NPCs. Davros is very badly hurt and is healing himself this turn. However, the two guests up top, you don't see them. But they do... Oh, you would see them as they hop down. As well, it's kind of hard when it's like, oh, yeah, that thing's there, that thing's there. They quickly run down after... Yeah, why not? They're not hurt. And they're going to... Ah, there's a beast aboard the deck. Must kill it. Foul aberrations all over the place. And they are both going to strike out with their silver swords. One of them getting a crit.
Nice.
As it doesn't want to roll that damage for some reason. Dealing 20 slashing damage and 34 psychic damage. Which will take us as but they also both take a bunch of poison damage.
You will not escape me. I will follow him up the stairs.
The gas does dissipate after being hit by that. I'll get you over there. You follow up the stairs. Doop, 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 up that way. Yeah, as you can see, the Githyanki's got him. Oh, beast. Go back from the nethers.
He entered.
Once again. At advantage. Hopefully he gets better than that one. Has not rolled good on his saves. He got a 3. He will take 8 points.
8.
He is looking very badly hurt.
I will. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's probably not better, but it's more fun. I'm going to reach out and stab him.
Okay, reach out and stab this death slad. With your dagger. 18 just hits him.
Check Divine Strike. Deal damage. 14 points of damage.
14 points is enough to do it. As how does it look as Zom stabs this death slad as he's being cornered by two Giths with silver swords in hand?
I'm just gonna, ice pick stab the slot in like the meat of his chest.
Yeah, as you stab him in the meat of his chest with this Loth-sworn dagger.
And then let my spirit guardians, just a figure with a flaming scimitar, just cleaves him and finishes him
Absolutely.
off.
As this figure with a flaming scimitar cleaves him in two, as his body starts to erupt into multitudes of, first it's flames, and then smoke and cinders and ash, and then bits of dust as he just starts to dissipate away. As he is no more. We can knock out of combat there.
Garrett's just going to go and spend a little minute to heal his
Okay.
little friend.
As the two Githyanki.
Yes, the story was true.
We must alert Ilren. He's a beast
That-
aboard the ship.
Was
You will
Elrin.
not find Ilrin here.
What?
It appears Sirit was telling the truth.
Zastra's like, this is unsettling. We need Figaro now more than ever. We're the captain. Save her
Or
souls.
you can take over for now until we can get Figaro.
Huh.
It's,
We are just boasting. Yes, of course.
get Sirit out of the brig, and perhaps she can talk sense into Figaro.
It's Davros will kind of, Still, that was a ruse for sure. It fooled everyone. Sirt.
Yeah.
Would love to have her back playing cards again. Go release her, as you would see the key aboard the vessel. Like just sitting where his body was cleaved in two or it dissipated.
So he did have the key.
Yep.
Would have been awkward if he didn't.
What? Yeah.
I'll grab the key.
You pick up the key. Davros exhausted. I am sorry I could not have been more help, but I am not on land where I belong.
I know you're alright.
At that point, Kisara not even hearing any of this commotion. Soup's done. Got some good meat. What? Looks outside. What's all that stuff swirling about? Was there a battle and missed it?
I'm afraid so.
Nero's kind of in the middle of reviving his pet.
Barely call it that.
Oh.
It's a cloud.
Well, regardless, dinner's ready if anyone wants to eat. As Ilren said, you are more than welcome to join us.
Ilren said a lot of things. Sure, Sirit is probably more than happy to eat. I'm going to start heading down there.
Okay. As the two get the anchors, you could lead. Yeah. Lisanne will actually step up. So, Brew, I need your attention as these are freeing Sirit. It would seem that Ilren was a foul slatty from Limbo. Don't know why here, but was plaguing us. Probably plaguing Figaro. No matter. Things will go as usual. We will still survive. And they will go into like kind of a little mini speech for them as Zom, Bryn, and Nero heading below deck to free Sirit. Davros will head with you.
Yeah. I mean, you
we
don't need to go all the way down there, but yeah.
Yeah, we
probably
Spirit of the Mind, Spirit of the Mind. Theater of the Mind. Spirit too. As you head down, Sirit kind of below deck. Just, I heard some shouting above. Is everything okay? Did you get the key?
It is now. Yes, I have the key. Let's hope this lock is not too badly damaged.
As the key, it takes some time, but eventually you do affix the key. As you unlock the door. Oh, thank goodness. Well, now let's deal with Ilren, right?
No. Ilren has been dealt with. Now we must see to Figaro.
That is wonderful news. I don't know how to thank you. I'll vouch for you with Figaro.
Let's hope his mind is still there.
We always got along okay.
You want us there, or you think you should just have a little word with him before he meets anyone else?
Vouching for you, I mean, I don't know if he'll just listen to one person. But you got my vote of confidence.
Think we got the crew upstairs too.
Well,
Take
most
care
of them.
him.
I mean, in ranking orders, I would be the next in line after. Mostly because I could also helm the helm.
Don't think that will be necessary anymore.
Obviously not, but I just mean like the terms of ranking, I would be next in line.
Then let's go talk to Figaro, see if we can get sense into him.
See what he remembers of your cargo.
Sure. As you guys head to that kind of middle passage it's the companionway is what it's called. You'd see the stateroom door right in front of you.
Sirit?
You have to open it?
Follow your lead.
Well, I don't know what. I just mean if you wanted to talk to him, I'd back you up. I mean, you know, that kind of stuff. Not
Knock on the
anything.
door.
Perhaps
Well-
he'll respond more kindly to a familiar voice.
As you knock on the door doesn't even, like, you know, there's some give to wooden doors. It doesn't move at all. And, like, there's some force behind it. If no one here, no one's allowed. No one, leave, please, go. Not learn anything from me, that's for sure.
Figaro, we're not here to hurt you. We just want to talk.
Go away.
Oren is gone.
And seriously, Figaro, they just want to have a word with you about the cargo. They helped me out. They got rid of Ilren. I just, please.
Your crew needs you, Figaro. Well, let us in and we'll talk.
Give me a group persuasion check.
That is not good at persuasion.
Whoops. Wrong roll.
Oh, okay.
It's about
There
right.
you
You gotta save us, Bryn.
What crew? No use. Leave me be. Not getting in here. You just want your hands on everything. You can't. They're coming to get you too. Go away. Figaro, you've been in there for days. Come on. Wouldn't you like some hot soup or even some bread? Got the nice butter. Sarah made it just the way you like. No, it's the butter. The butter will get you. That's how they get that. That's how that.
Will get you. That is true.
Yes. They'll. Oh, leave me in my mind be. At once. Sarah, something's off. I don't know.
Without getting in there, I can't do any, I cannot help.
It's definitely a conundrum. We'll keep working on it. I don't know. Did you say something you were here looking for something? Over here, something like that?
An artifact, yes.
I believe this ship was carrying a part of an important artifact that is.
Well, it's not on this
Required.
part, that's for sure. Unless he's got it in there with him. I don't think he had any artifact. We would have known.
I imagine it is in the most protected part of the ship.
Well, we were told there's a rune in the stateroom that we would need to access the artifact on the other half of the ship.
Oh.
A failsafe of some sort.
Well, that does put a damper on things. Sarah knows. I think she helped set up all the runes. Something like that.
Yes, I believe it is her who told us about the one in there with him.
And maybe go find the other one, and if you're going about, I'll be honest, I think Ilren was the one who was attracting all those aberrant beasts.
Like attracts like. It is possible.
That is true. That's how these things work.
Like moths when they
Heck, we attracted you, so you must have some good in you. And Sirik just kind of smiles and gives a little chipper grin.
And I suppose we shall eat soup and rest.
Yeah.
Be headed to the next and see what we can find.
Absolutely. As you can see, as you head up top, Sirik will stay down below. Actually, she'll go up top too, with Davros, and you can see that Davros and Kisera already put out plates of food for you guys. It smells delicious. There's some caramelized onions, a little small bowl of like some sort of soup, brownish white liquid, and I think the caramelized onions are just kind of resting on top of some bread that's been buttered already. And it's very simple, but you get the smell of the spices. Davros happily welcomes Sirik back. Thank you so much for helping out with Sirik and that whole thing. I'm sorry Figaro was not more helpful. I have also been in a tizzy since I wrecked my ship. But if you are going out and looking around, I would be remiss if I did not ask for you to search for my friend. At least sign of his. He should deserve the rest. Mikasa was a kind soul. Maybe find his collar.
His color?
His collar around his neck. He
Yes.
is a blink dog, my faithful companion. It was his idea to wear the collar. I would have never put it on a beast unless they asked. You, a fellow beast lover, I can understand that you have a friendship with them, no?
Oh, we definitely do. We definitely do.
Well, let us up and perhaps we can heal your wounds. Sirit? Oh, yes. Where are my manners? You do look hurt. And mostly looking at Brindrag.
Who's moping?
And she will happily give you... Not too much, but what she can give. You get 17 points of healing.
It's better than nothing.
And you guys can take a short rest here.
Yep,
As you
think
have
that'll be
a
good.
nice meal of bread and a small amount of soup. But it is a tasty meal. As you talk with the crew, and they some of them apologize for not believing you. While others were like, but it seems so convincing, but they are stronger for it. At least they feel like it. And happy to have Sierra back. But as you guys do have a lunch and a short rest if you want. That is where we're going to end tonight. Thank you for watching, folks. We're going to pick up there next week. Hopefully we got most of the gang back next time too. Maybe the whole gang. Who knows? But we'll see you next time. Night, Internet.